Go ahead.
Hey, how you doing? This is great. And that's Wells Fargo from Wells Fargo Bank. Artwork.
Wells Fargo?
Yeah, lobby. Alright. This is artwork, Meyer Performance Theater.
Mount Rainier, Maryland. You are in the gateway to the Gateway Arts District right now, and we are thrilled to have you here this afternoon. We have prepared a delightful little snack from your viewing pleasure. We have a few of our Club Joe students who are going to be performing a dance piece for you. And Raheem, are you kids ready?
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to let you see the number first, then we're going to give you some information about Joe's Movement Emporium, answer any questions you might have, and send you on your merry way. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
Of doing a combination of presenting various performing arts groups as well as being one of the most affordable places for a performance art group to come and present their own work. Did I answer your question?
So you don't see any cost yet, so you're a rival.
No, absolutely not. I think, I haven't been here long enough, but, I think there's a mutual respect because we have partnerships with other organizations in DC and Southeast, in Northeast DC, such as Dance Place and others, and Dance Exchange and among other performing arts facilities. So there's a mutual respect within the community, but not necessarily so much competition, to my understanding.
Here's the way it works in the arts. All votes. Anyone else?
So here we are on the Mount Rainier Development Tour. And this is downtown Mount Rainier. And this is downtown Mount Rainier. Reminds me of Brooklyn. Similar to Brooklyn. So this could be stores, nice restaurants, Meno Male, pizzeria. This is empty. Trends Botanic.
For most of you who are familiar with Pennsylvania Market, Blood is the original organic grocery store.
Oh.
There's a lot of people who have moved here, residents, businesses, who have relocated to Mount Rainier because of Blood.
Wow.
That's how important Blood is to Mount Rainier and this community and to this area. They draw people from all over the region. You can find anything from pharmaceuticals, natural oils, medicines, organic groceries, you name it, they have it. Today we're not going to stop there, but if you have a chance to go in, I just wanted to bring that to your attention. But the original organic grocery store in this area.
Wow. Oh. All right, because on Tuesday we have Brian Moynihan in D.C., the head of Bank of America, and our banks, Wells Fargo, Bank of America, JP, Citigroup, are supposed to come out here and try to find funding, financial solutions for local businesses.
Right.
So how long have you been here?
I've been here a little over 2 years. November 14th will be my third year.
Third year. And so you were saying, you were telling me before, you wanted to expand next door, your business. How much is your revenues every year?
How much of my revenue?
Yeah.
We could talk about that.
But, no, but,
we can talk about that prior.
no, but, ballpark, yeah.
We can talk about that prior.
Okay.
We can contact each other.
Okay, and what's your name, sorry?
Lisa Harris.
And you're the owner of?
This establishment.
Okay, thank you very much. Nice meeting you. Okay, thanks. Thanks. You see?
And the rest of the time, people work on their own stuff. So it's not really classes, but we do, we're all professionals. And Saturday morning is our time to use the resources of the group. And the rest of the time, people have 24-hour access. They come and go. I'm going to take you around a little bit. You can look at what comes your heads in the studios. Leslie Holt happens to be here today. She's one of the co-directors. JJ McCracken is over here. She's our other co-director. So, and there's another layer that goes on here, which is
This is a Red Dirt Studio in downtown.
it's wet, it's this real sticky mess, but when it dries, it cracks in this particular pattern. And it will also respond to, like when it's just starting to dry, if you touch it, it will crack in response to where you disperse it. So I kind of developed this way of doing some drawing in the clay while it's still wet that influences the cracking. So that lets me use the natural cracking of the clay and impose some, artist hand manipulation on it and have those two things work together. So that's a process that I use in the work. I think of it like I sort of set up some parameters and I have some expectations about, when it's thicker, it cracks in bigger pieces, when it's thinner, it cracks in smaller pieces. But still, there's a lot that's left to, let's see what happens.
Yes, thank you.
Yep.
But then how do you get it to adhere to the backing?
So lots of experimenting. If anybody's familiar with painting, acrylic painting, gel medium is the body of acrylic paint minus the color. So I mix the clay with the gel medium, so when it dries, it's really tough. And I also use the gel medium as the adhesive to bind one layer to the other layer.
Oh, God.
So and in the back is this mesh, and the mesh is stapled to plywood. So it's all very physical attachment. And then there are some really big chunks on there. We actually drilled through from the back and put anchors in there and grabbed onto them.
Are the pieces fired individually in a similar?
No firing, raw clay.
Raw clay.
Yeah.
Wow.
When Margaret explained the process to me, I just thought it was completely fascinating.
The whole floor for a year was taken up, there was none of this furniture in here, that was the whole piece for a year. And walking on it, and the walking became part of the piece and footprints.
And you have one of your pieces, I understand, in MGM Grand and National Harbor.
That's this piece.
That's this piece, okay.
Yeah, and so these are studies, the Potomac, these are studies
Wow.
for the map that is up in the
So what, next MoMA or something?
Hey, if you got some connections, let's talk.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay,
That's
thanks.
what this is.
Oh, God. This is another art area, Mount Rainier. Really cool area. Yeah.
Yeah, there's some interest.
Nonprofit.
No.
Oh,
Wow, these are stained glass. Wow, these.
Nag Champa.
Tibetan.
Buddhist has it.
Yeah.
Yeah, welcome. So this is every kid's dream playhouse. This is it. It took me a while to get to this. We built it after we moved in for a while. And are you recording?
Yeah.
Hold on a second.
No, it's a real reality. So it's.
Okay. I wish I had that for my exams. Yes, and so I used to work in a little studio, which you'll see up the hill, and we built this, and this has worked well. Although it's, believe it or not, maybe you've seen some of the others. It's not big enough. I'm outgrowing it, and no other artist wants to hear that because it's big.
Yeah.
In the area. It's not big. I have to get rid of my forklift because it's not big enough to move that around. I've been in the area since '88. I work in steel, stainless steel, resin, glass, and probably, if I found a reason, chicken feathers, but mostly steel. Lately, I've been doing public projects. If you look right there, you'll see some maquettes standing there. They're all, I tried grabbing stuff. I didn't know what you guys were about. So these are the boards that just got submitted. I don't know if any of you are on that committee selecting, but it hasn't been. But this is for the Purple Line. These are pieces.
Wow. Purple line? Okay, cool.
No. These are pieces that are up in the area. This is over on next to the new Safeway. This is out in Landover near the Wegmans.
Yeah.
This is about to happen in Hyattsville. This one is across from Home Depot in front of apartments that just went up there. This is the East-West Highway. And this one, and you see the models all over the place, high and low. And only on my phone I can show you the picture. This one up right at Wisconsin and what's that bottom street on the bottom? I can't even sell my own work.
Western.
It'll come to me in a second. These are cards. You're welcome to take a card. Let me grab it.
Is it Bethesda Avenue?
No, it's the street that runs by the movie theater, comes north, it starts up by, what is it, NIH, and then it comes down.
Oh,
and
Woodmont.
Thank you, Woodmont. Here, have some cards. You take one, there'll be a pop quiz next time you visit. So,